I'm Parish President Clint Quintmall. Ascension Parish is slowly emerging from the long COVID-19 pandemic quarantine, and we are focused on reopening our economy. As we reopen, it is important to remember that small businesses are the backbone of our economy. When we shop locally, and especially when we shop at a locally owned business, we not only improve our economy, we also help our friends and neighbors. Every month, we will be showcasing a different locally owned business to let everyone know what a wealth and diversity of businesses exist right here in our own backyard. We have partnered with Ascension Economic Development President Kate MacArthur and our council members to show you some of the businesses in Ascension. These segments will show you how they got started, what products and services they provide, and how Ascension Economic Development Corporation can help small businesses get started or expand. So please, enjoy this edition of our Small Business Spotlight and join us every month to see how you can support small businesses. Thank you. And remember, shop local and God bless.
Welcome to our Ascension Parish Small Business Spotlight. I'm Kate MacArthur with Ascension Economic Development, and I'm here with
Councilman Michael Mason, District 11, and we are here at Cake That, located in my district, and we're here with Mindy Odell, the owner. I've been wanting to know this since I first came here. Where did you come up with the name Cake That?
So it was actually a long process. We came up with so many names, and then the next morning I wouldn't like them. But I wanted it simple. I wanted everybody to be able to spell it and find it, and nothing too fancy. And so we were just sitting around one night, my family and I, and my brother threw that out there, and I wrote it down and liked it the next day, so it stuck.
So how long have you been baking before you actually opened up?
Oh goodness, I started baking when my son was born, so about 9 years. Just started in my home as a hobby, just for fun. I went to a Hobby Lobby class and got hooked. And luckily my friends were kind enough to let me do their birthday cakes for their kids as their gifts. And yeah, they were really kind because those cakes weren't pretty. But eventually I got good enough and they said, it's time for you to start selling this. And so I started selling out of my home. And then once my baby went to kindergarten, I said, okay, I can leave my house now. Opened up the first bakery next door. And that was just wedding cakes and custom cakes that we weren't open to the public. This building became available, and I'm kind of a Pinterest nut, so I could see it. And I thought this could be beautiful. So
it is.
It is.
Thank you.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the business?
Yes. So what we do mostly is custom cakes, but we've recently opened up the front where we have desserts and treats and full coffee and cookies and pies and croissants. We're just waiting on the walk-in traffic to pick up. The cakes and everything, we're slammed with cakes, with weddings, consultations. That's definitely paid all the bills. What I really want to grow is this area. And I don't know that too many people know about us. We're kind of tucked away, we're away from the street. So
where are you physically located? Like, where can people find you?
Physically, we're on Highway 44 at 16113 Highway 44. We're a little bit less than a mile from 42.
Yeah.
So
right there by the DeLones on 42.
Yes,
that's
three
three
doors down from DeLones, exactly.
Right. So that's what I tell them. Like, they're by the DeLones on 42, can't miss it.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the word out and get people to come try our coffee that's all locally roasted. This is from scratch. Most of this is, I'm very proud of a lot of this. Well, I'm proud of all of it, really, because it all tastes great.
And then whenever they come, you have to recommend the grandma cake because that's my favorite.
Absolutely, I haven't. Well, maybe we should rename it.
No, don't rename it. No. Grandma Mason cake.
Well, that's how it happened, because people are like, I need white cake with chocolate frosting, like my grandma used to make. I'm like, that's our name. That's the name. Our dark chocolate chip sea salt cookies are one of the reasons I wanted to open this bakery. They're that good. Like, I don't mean to sound cocky, they're good. The brownies sell great, the croissants are good. Our cakes, that's a labor of love. We're not bringing them in frozen. Our buttercream is from scratch. Almost all of our fillings are from scratch. Like this, it's a lot of work. But it's worth it. Like, you can taste the difference. I can taste the difference. I assume you can taste the difference. So that's where we differ. So it matters.
So what is your favorite that you prefer, and then what's like one of the best selling cakes you guys have?
So I try not to eat this too much, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna eat a cookie if there's some left. I'll have this hazelnut chocolate croissant and the chocolate cupcake with cookies and cream. That's just never gonna get old. Wedding cake's always a favorite. The grandma cupcake with the chocolate buttercream. We use high quality ingredients. We ship in our Dutch processed cocoa, lots of butter, real butter. It's important that Ghirardelli chocolate chips, like it's all high quality.
Every time I come in, I get 2 grandmas and I try some other ones. And I always get a 6-pack. So, because I know I'm going to like the grandmas, and I'm like, let's experiment and see what else she's got.
Can we order ahead?
Absolutely. So custom cakes definitely need to be ordered ahead. If you want a dozen cupcakes, you want them ready as soon as you get here, call me and we'll have them ready. Just tell me what time you want them, and anything, cookies, anything, any order you want.
The full menu's available through the drive-thru.
It's drive-through,
walk-in,
calling. We're doing catering now, so we can cater to businesses and plants, and we can deliver for that. Weddings, we do consultations with the big cakes, because I want to know exactly what you want. I don't want to guess at anything, so I don't want to mess up a bride's cake. We're about to open up for breakfast on Saturday mornings. We had that before the pandemic hit, and that didn't last very long because we were only open for a month, but we're bringing it back, and I think people want it, and everybody's starting to feel more secure, so it's time to open back up more.
So you were only open for 1 month before the pandemic began?
We officially opened on February 11th and officially closed on March 13th. We didn't actually close. We had the drive-through window that saved us and paid our rent for 6 months. So we just needed to survive, and thankfully the community was awesome and we survived.
Do you want to tell us about any upcoming events?
So yes, so we have summer camps coming up. We didn't do it last year, we did it the year before, and it was such a success. The kids love it. They come in and for 2 hours, 4 days a week. They come in, I sit them down with a piece of paper and some pencils, some colored pencils, and I say, design your cake. And so every kid designs their own cake, and I give them as much or as little help as they want. Some kids want a lot of help, some kids are like, don't come near me. And I respect that. So then we bake the cake, we frost the cake, they crumb coat, they make all their decor, and on Thursdays when they leave, they all walk out with their cake. We take a picture, they're so proud. It's so cool to watch them just, come to life. It's really, they're so proud of their work.
I know you and I talked about it because I was envious that kids get to do cakes, and I want to learn how to do cakes really bad.
Yes.
But you said eventually you are going to start doing adult classes and date nights and things like that.
Yes, so I want to do nailed it parties. I really do. We'll have date nights. I want to do girls' night. I just love that party atmosphere where I provide like a crumb coated 6-inch cake and give you all the materials, and you just go to town and do your thing, and I'll help again as much or as little as anybody wants. So
sounds amazing, but I'd definitely be on the fail side. So how did you learn about those events that are upcoming? Where's the best way to find
Facebook is our most popular platform. We're also doing Instagram. We have a website. We advertise mostly on Facebook, and then a lot of word of mouth. It's a small community. People talk. Nobody else does this, so it's really fun.
Yeah. So if you have a child age 7 to 12. This is
Yes,
a great
and
opportunity
then
for
we do a
summer camp.
teen week also.
Oh.
You know, so older kids can come and not feel like they're in a baby class.
Do
So
you have any tips for entrepreneurs like yourself that have a hobby that is transitioning into a business? So anything about that process of starting a business and all that, is there anything you learned that you would want to
have
share?
a lot
advice?
of backup money because you make nothing in the beginning. You sink it all into this. The lights, the everything. It's very expensive to open this. Takes a long time, but it's worth it. And to have a beautiful space, so that's nice. So if they have to want it, they have to really want it because it's hard. You lose sleep, you lose your free time, family time. So you have to really want it.